Hello, welcome to the Synergy Podcast, the first episode, the very first episode, where we'll be talking about E3 predictions, mostly Nintendo ones.
Yeah, if you're a loser who comes across this, you're a real one.
So yeah, I've got my co-hosts Matty and Marks.
Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, this is just gonna kind of just be like a casual discussion. I mean, we don't have like any kind of scripts or anything we're reading off. We're just kind of talking about our ideas, like what's gonna happen with E3, mostly with just like Nintendo stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, we just have this fucking list of like things that would generally, so we don't go off the path too much. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually kind of exciting because again, it's been 2019. 2019 was the last E3, and then COVID messed up 2020. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this because when was the last Direct?
The last Direct was in February.
Yeah, so it's been a while now. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, we're recording this probably 2 or 3 weeks before E3. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably post the video like a couple days before Nintendo's E3's review.
Yeah. So I guess we should start with the Smash predictions. So that's all.
Oh yeah. This one kind of seems like a no-brainer. Like, I don't know how many fighter spots are still left from the DLC because I stopped keeping up with it, but I know there's still a few left.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 left, and I don't know if they're gonna like make more spots or not, but.
Well, I think this is it. I think this is the last one.
There is a rumor they're gonna make another one.
Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna pay for that. Like, I don't really play Smash as much as I used to, and I paid for both of the DLC packs, and I like barely use any of the new characters.
I haven't even played Pyro or Mythra.
Me neither.
I was like, oh, that's cool. They're finally in. People have been asking for them.
Only DLC character I bought was Banjo-Kazooie, only because of the symbolic nature of it. I haven't really cared about any of the other ones, like Hero.
I have both. Joker, bruh, Joker.
Joker is like probably the best.
Joker is the best.
And then there's Terry, also known as Who Gives a Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Everybody was like, I've been asking for Terry since 2010. Okay?
I haven't.
I was like, okay.
The South Americans are just going crazy.
Alright, so who wants to start with their first prediction? A realistic one first.
I'm going to go with a very outlandish prediction. You guys both know what I'm going to say. I want Chibi Robo in Smash. We need to resurrect his poor robotic. We need to rise him from his robotic grave. He deserves way better than this. You can make him Olimar's size. He can definitely have a moveset. Put him in Smash.
Well,
Maybe they would if they would still make games.
Maybe they would if he isn't dead.
After Chibi Robo Ziplash, with like Nintendo threatening their fans to buy the game, or else there won't be a new Chibi Robo. I don't know.
I see Chibi Robo. I know you why, and it would be a cool character, but Nintendo's not gonna do it because they just fucking killed him. They forgot about it.
I mean, there are a bunch of characters from dead franchises. I mean, F-Zero, for example. You know, you got Captain Falcon.
Yeah, but F-Zero wasn't dead when he was first added into the game.
I mean, I guess. But then what about the characters like... I mean, I guess you could argue that like Mr. Game & Watch, Robin, Duck Hunt, those are more like retro.
Yeah, those are retro, but Chibi Robo isn't old enough to be like considered a retro one.
And one reason why... Other than Chibi Robo, can we just get a first-party Nintendo character in Smash? Like, I'm so tired of all these anime third-party characters. It seems like that's all we get nowadays for these DLC newcomers. Like, can we shake it up every once in a while? Jeez.
I'm the weep here, and I still agree. Although I think Sephiroth was a great character to add, but everyone else, other than like Joker and maybe Hero.
Oh yeah, like who was like the Fire Emblem? The name.
Bailiff?
Yeah.
I understand. It's a new fucking. I don't understand. Nintendo's stupid. I hate Nintendo.
Yeah, it's like so bad. Why? So many Fire Emblem characters, dude. Honestly, for Fire Emblem, it should be like Marth, Ike, Robin, and maybe Corrin because Corrin's kind of unique. But everyone else is a copy of each other.
Yeah, I mean. Bailiff, whatever the fuck is unique.
Byleth.
I just don't care.
Yeah,
so yeah, like Marth, Ike, What were the other two?
I said Robin and then maybe Corrin, because Corrin's like kind of unique.
I'd be fine with Marth and Ike, and then
even
Corrin.
just Marth and Ike would be fine.
Or Robin. I'd rather have Robin than Corrin.
Yeah, me too. That's why I said maybe Corrin.
But like Lucina is just Marth, Chrom is just Ike, and Roy is just another Marth.
I mean, I'd rather play Roy than Marth, but Marth is like way more iconic.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll go. See, I'd have a third-party pick, but it's a good one. I want like Crash Bandicoot in Smash. I think Crash would be a great addition.
I never thought about that. No.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're getting a lot of third parties, which is nice, but like Matty said earlier, I would like to see some more like first party.
Yeah, that's why I also, if it's the first party, I want a new Zelda rep, because we have so many Fire Emblem reps, so many Mario reps, and then we have like 4 different versions of Link, and then Ganon and Zelda, and Ganon's already a copy.
Well, one franchise that surprisingly does not get a lot of Smash representation in the roster is Kirby. Like, why is there almost no Kirby characters? It's like Kirby, Meta Knight, and King Dedede, and that's it. That's all it is.
There's not. To be fair, there's not many Kirby characters to add. You can add Waddle Dee.
Waddle Dee would be kind of interesting because he has multiple forms throughout the Kirby universe. There's like him with the spear. There's him from. One character from Kirby I'd love to just throw in as a meme is like the snail guy from Kirby Right Back at Ya.
Oh, yo, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, like for me, like I don't really have like any character that I'm like so gun ho, like oh my gosh, I want them in Smash so bad. But I think like Danchan from Taiko no Tatsujin I think would be really interesting. Like you've seen him in like the like the Mario Kart arcade machines. He's like a character.
He is.
Really?
Yeah, he's a character in the arcade.
You can race as Danchan in like the Mario Kart arcade machines.
Yeah, I don't see that bad.
And they were made by I'm pretty sure Taiko no Tatsujin's Namco. I mean, they got Pac-Man, so it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it could be a possibility. I mean, I think it'd be really interesting. I mean, we need some rhythm game rep like that, or maybe like character from like Rhythm Heaven or something.
Like an agent from Elite.
Any kind of rhythm game rep.
Speaking of a rhythm game, I have 2 like impossible picks that would be like dream picks. So first off, for a rhythm game rep, I want Miku. I want Miku in Smash. Imagine the day Miku comes into Smash.
Yeah, the day Miku gets into Smash, then that's the day that everyone just loses their shit.
My second is Monokuma would actually be pretty fucking funny to be in Smash.
Monokuma would be dang, because imagine like the final Smash for Monokuma.
I know, I mean it would probably be censored, but...
Yeah, it would have to be like heavily toned down.
Yeah.
It would still be really cool.
Should I just get Gino out of the way, even though it's not going to happen if we're this far into the DLC?
And he already like destroyed all of our hope.
Oh yeah, like we're not getting Gino. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there because that's the one that like a lot of people still want. But I feel like we're this far into the DLC pack, it's not happening.
Yeah. Like, okay, but what's our thoughts on something like Waluigi? Because like I know he's an assist trophy.
No.
But like we all thought like Chrom wasn't gonna be in the game because he's part of Robin's final Smash. But
that's a bit different. Also,
I
wouldn't play as Waluigi.
I mean, I probably wouldn't either. But like with the amount of people asking for him, if there's ever like a Smash ballot, like another Smash ballot, chances are he's probably gonna be like the top 3.
I feel like it's just all a joke. Everybody doesn't really want him. It's just turned into such a big meme that now everybody will vote for him.
Yeah, I'd rather Shrek than Waluigi. I want Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek.
What would his final Smash be? Like his butt blast or something?
What?
Wait, what? No, he summons a large cookie man, and then just like throws on you, just crushes you to death.
So he's just ripping off Kirby's final Smash from Brawl.
Yeah. Wait, what? Brawl?
Yeah, Kirby like cooked people.
No, I know. I meant he like the giant cookie man.
Oh.
In the
like
movie.
Like the cookie guy.
Yeah, and then
the gingerbread guy.
Yeah, gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes more sense.
I mean, yeah, Shrek's never gonna happen, but
No.
yeah, there's fan mods. Who,
It would be
modded
funny.
Shrek over like Captain Falcon.
Oh yeah.
They're so bad.
Oh, okay.
All right. You guys got anything else on Smash Fighters? I got nothing left.
Yeah, I mean, not really much with Smash. I don't really care about Smash as much as I used to.
Yeah,
I mean,
none of
I was
us
really
do.
big into it when I was like 13, 14, but now I kind of just like whatever.
The community is very toxic, but that's just a whole discussion in itself.
Yeah,
that's a whole
we'll
episode.
Have to push that to another episode. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's why I didn't follow it.
Yeah, it's so annoying and toxic, and just like every other fan base.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With Smash in particular, they're something.
They are something. They are.
And then, yeah, I got nothing to say. I don't like the Smash community.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for Smash. If you came here for Smash, well, sorry. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Just we don't care about Smash, okay? What's next?
I think something we should talk about, and I think you were gonna bring this up, but we gotta talk about Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh yes, I'll bring up
because
yeah.
there was the Nintendo Direct where they were like, we saw Zelda, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're not gonna be talking about Breath of the Wild.
So
here's
when
Skyward Sword.
When AG Aonuma came up, I got hyped, and then I got not hyped, then I got moderately hyped. We'll talk about Skyward Sword later, but Breath of the Wild 2. I have a lot to say for this.
I think that's gonna be like the biggest game they have at the event this year.
Yeah, I would guess.
Hope so.
I would guess that it is the biggest game they're gonna show, since it is the most hyped up. And man, I just want them to improve in every single way.
It's just what sucks is, I mean, we don't really have. They haven't really told us anything about it, so I feel like this is the perfect time for them to, come out and actually give some information. I just hope it's not like as delayed as the original Breath of the Wild, because that was delayed.
It is a Zelda game, but it's starting to be a time where it is for the next Zelda game, because it's around Switch's in its last half of its life, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, Breath of the Wild 2. First off, I want proper dungeons. That's the thing I've always been. That's the thing I've been campaigning for.
Like Divine Beast, good idea, but they look too similar. They're not very fun to run around in. Yeah, the problem I have is they don't feel like dungeons. Zelda dungeons always have this big lore around them and atmosphere, and I guess they do kinda, but they do not feel fun to go around. They have puzzle to solve with a certain way to solve it, but you can cheese it so easily that it doesn't even feel rewarding, and they're just fucking short. I hate them.
Yeah, I'd much rather prefer maybe 20 or 20-ish longer, more kind of thought-provoking dungeons rather than the 120 shrines that
Yeah,
we're in.
I have a big problem with Breath of the Wild shrines where they are basically baby mode most of the time, because there's so many of them they can't really make an interesting one. So I'd say make less shrines, and my idea for proper dungeons that require items, because I want them to bring back proper items. Find them in the world.
And not to mention, 20 of the shrines in Breath of the Wild are just okay, here's a spirit orb.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
The challenge is finding it though in the environment. And
yeah, but it's mostly fucking easy, or you just talk to an NPC.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then it's just oh, you found it. Now just walk in, go get your spirit orb, and that's about it.
I want them to do a Link Between Worlds kind of idea, but instead of buying it from Ravio, you find hints around the world of where these items are, and you can't get into dungeons without that specific item, so they can build actual interesting dungeons with interesting puzzles around these items, while still not making it feel linear. That's what, because they want to do a non-linear experience for these games now. So
yeah, they gotta have the items hidden without the world, kind of how the Master Sword was hidden away in that forest. just have it be like that, but with like a bunch of different like key items that you'll need for certain dungeons, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
And
how
another thing.
Oh, sorry, Matty. Go ahead.
One more thing I also want to say about Breath of the Wild. I mean, it was a great game. It had very few flaws, but there was one big flaw that to me, I think needs to be improved with the sequel. The story and the ending of Breath of the Wild sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess what.
The voice acting was pretty bad too.
The ending is not rewarding, and even when you do beat the game, you don't even get to keep like you don't even get to like see the world that's been saved. It just puts you back at your last save point, which for me it was like right in front of the castle. So why would I keep playing the game then?
It's not good. It's just, I'm sorry, Breath of the Wild is one of my least favorite 3D Zeldas, and I've played all of them like 4 times each.
Really, I think it's the best 3D Zelda, mainly because I haven't played all of them.
Have you played Majora's Mask? Have you played Majora's Mask?
I've never really been big into the Zelda games until Breath of the Wild. Just like I've tried them, like I've tried Skyward Sword, I've tried like the Wind Waker remake on the Wii U, and yeah, they were fun, but I never just I couldn't really sink my teeth into it as much as I did with Breath of the Wild.
What?
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild's just a bit more intuitive.
I'm having a meltdown.
Why I think I liked it a little.
Okay, actually, sorry, I kind of fucking lied to you guys. I like Breath of the Wild more than Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a thing. I guess it's more of what I get out of Zelda games. Breath of the Wild was cool to like explore, but I got nothing from like the dungeons in the world. It didn't feel like a Zelda game half the time to me. I was like,
well, yeah, okay. As a Zelda, I mean, to me, as somebody who wasn't like I'm with you, Marks, like. Breath of the Wild was really the first Zelda game that really hooked me, and it was after I finished that I actually started to try the other 3D Zelda games like to completion. Like I've played since Breath of the Wild, I've played the Wind Waker and beaten it. I've played like half of Twilight Princess, but I don't know, I just stopped randomly.
What?
And then I got through like a quarter of Skyward Sword, and then because I hated the control scheme. And the N64 games I've just never even played.
N6K, okay, hold up. First of all, you stop playing Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess has the best dungeons and the best puzzles.
Like halfway through.
And Majora's Mask is the best Zelda game.
Yeah, I've not played the N64 games. I don't know, I just never got around to it.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it's weird. Play the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, and then play the N64 version of Majora's Mask. That's
really? 3DS worse?
I'd say the 3DS version of Majora's Mask is worse. Yeah, but yeah, Breath of the Wild is still like my favorite game on the Switch. So that just tells you how much I like the other Zelda games.
Yeah, it's very similar. Like they're kind of just trying to. I feel like they're trying to just reinvent Zelda, and they're kind of trying to just transform it because it's like if Legend of Zelda keeps on doing the same formula over and over again with how it used to be, I mean then it kind of just gets to be stale.
Well,
but like I do like how they're trying to change some of the big aspects of Zelda. It keeps the franchise fresh,
I know, but you need innovation because Skyward Sword had a huge problem, and that it was way too linear and boring. Yeah. But this is innovating so much that it's not good. Sorry, the innovations made.
And I'm usually against changing up like a franchise too much, but to me, Breath of the Wild was one of the few times for a franchise that it changed up the formula, and it was better for it, in my opinion. Like, for example, like Mario Party like changed up the formula, and it sucks.
No, we're not.
It sucks. But Zelda changed up the formula, and it didn't suck. It was way better.
It didn't suck, but I would disagree. It was way better than Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. I think linearity is just what like builds the Zelda world in the games.
But for me, like for Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, fix the dungeons and the story, and to me, I think I'll have like a near perfect game.
Yeah, if they make good ass dungeons, a better story, because Link Between Worlds is like one of my favorites, and it's basically like Diet Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I've like never played that. I've never played like a lot of the handheld games.
So yeah, they just need to make better dungeons and just, I don't know, maybe feel more like Zelda. The Divine Beast stuff, I don't know, it just felt out of place for me. It took
Good
me a while
idea,
to
but
accept
it's not
it.
implemented well.
Like Divine Beasts or the entire like Sheikah like ancient technology stuff. For me, it felt out of place for some reason.
But yeah, I don't know. Divine Beasts, they were a good idea. If they made them more, like, a bit more distinct and made them designed more like dungeons, then I think it wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to talk about Zelda forever because we're already 20 minutes in. We've gone over two topics, so I guess we should move on.
Oh yeah, this is a game that has kind of just disappeared. It's kind of been like a missing person over the past few years. We saw it in the very beginning. We need to see Metroid Prime 4 this year at E3. It has been 4 years since the teaser trailer that wasn't even a teaser trailer. It was just a logo.
It showed you a PNG. It's just like Metroid Prime 4.
Here's Metroid Prime 4. And then it restarted development.
Like? And then what was it like? Early 2019, they told us that they like scrapped development and restarted with Retro Studios at the helm this time. And it's been like it's been 2.5 years. Come on, like it's time. We gotta see it by this point. Gotta.
So I have not played the trilogy. I've played about like 2 hours of Prime 2, and then that's about my knowledge of Prime.
Metroid Prime games.
That's the what?
That's the weakest of the Metroid Prime games. To me, the best one is 1, then 3, then 2.
Oh. Yeah. So here, I'm making like a deal with myself. If Metroid Prime 4 gets any like news or updates, I'm gonna buy the trilogy on Wii U and play them.
There's that, or like they should just re-release the Metroid Primes in like a bundle, like 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah,
it's like a
3D All-Stars. Yeah, just like that. They should do that like before the game comes out, because like chances are a lot of the people who have a Switch probably have not played the first 3 Metroid Prime games. So it'd be a perfect like opportunity to just make ports of them. I mean, it could make them easy money.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
It would.
Like.
We just gotta see. Because apparently they said, I don't know. By they, I mean a leak said that they weren't gonna port it. But who knows? It's a leak. Leaks are stupid.
Take leaks with a grain of salt.
Oh hell yeah. Like, I don't know. To me, it's kind of like hard for me to like talk about what I want from Metroid Prime 4 because like it's been so long. It's been 14 years since the last Metroid Prime game, which was 3 on the Wii. That was in 2007. So I feel like there's a lot of room to like go like balls to the walls with this game.
Yeah, it needs to come out. It needs news.
Yeah, like, can we, like, at least get an official trailer of the game and maybe some gameplay footage?
Can we get some gameplay?
As long as we get, like, a trailer with maybe a little bit of gameplay, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. We just need to see it at this point. Like, let's unearth this missing game.
Yeah. Speaking of games that are taking a long-ass time to come out, I'm just going to bring this up now so it's out of the way. SMT5 needs some kind of news. It was announced in 2017. And it still has no gameplay. It has 0 gameplay. And it's slated to release this year, so I just want it to be basically Nocturne with HD graphics, because I've been playing Nocturne. It's good.
Yeah, PSTL, you're gonna have to like talk the most about this one because I have not played any of this shit.
Yeah, I just need it to be as difficult because I'm scared they're gonna pull a Persona pussy on us and make it easy.
Yeah.
But
what's this have gotten like a Shin Megami Tensei? I guess.
It needs to be hard. It has to have chaos, neutral, and order alignments, and that's all I want.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about this one.
That's about it. I just thought it was very relevant since they both are games that just don't get news.
Yeah, they just don't come out. Yeah.
All right, now go on to a game that people will actually care about. the sequel, this is a bit of a long shot, but not quite a long shot if you really think about it. The sequel to my favorite Switch game, Super Mario Odyssey 2, I just feel like that the timing is just makes too much sense to reveal a sequel to the game.
Yeah, it all depends. Like, are they gonna do it like they did with Super Mario Galaxy, where they released Mario Galaxy and then a few years later they make Mario Galaxy 2?
Exactly.
Or are they gonna make it like are they going to make it where it's basically like, here is Super Mario Odyssey, but new kingdoms, new captures, a couple more movement options? Or are they gonna maybe, change it up a little bit? Maybe, add a new like aspect of the game or something like that. Like, I don't know. I'd be happy with either, as long as, again, they don't like change the formula up too much.
Yeah. Like, Super Mario Odyssey is a fantastic game, and like I said, it's my favorite Switch game. And to me, there's a lot of ways they could go with this. Like you said, they could just do like what they did with Galaxy 2, some new kingdoms, some new captures. Probably hopefully they continue the story based on what they left off in the first Odyssey, even though story doesn't matter that much. But it would just be nice for to have a little continuity.
Yeah, unlike Galaxy 2.
Oh yeah, Galaxy 2 is just like a retelling of the first one. It doesn't pick up where the original left off.
The world just restarted in Galaxy 2.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if in Super Mario Odyssey 2, that'd be cool if there were you could play as different characters, like if you could play as Luigi or something. Maybe Luigi could have... I feel like that'd be really cool.
No. He has to be saved for the balloon game.
Dude,
no, fuck you.
I would much rather have Luigi as a separate character. That'd be really... If he had, his own, Cappy, or, he meets a different, hat thing. That would be... I would love to have Luigi in the game.
I would think Odyssey 2... It would be good, it's a good decision to reveal it now, because then they'll do basically what happened at the start of the Switch's launch, where they had Breath of the Wild, and then Odyssey the next year, or kind of the same year, but Odyssey after. So it would, kind of get, second half sales.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And sorry, what were you
No, Mark, you can go.
Okay. My other kind of gripe I had with Mario Odyssey that I hope they improve upon is that a lot of the moons were really just kind of, they're just sitting there. There were so many moons. There were 800 or something unique moons. I feel like what they need to do is, lower the total amount of moons, but maybe put more effort into some of them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so kind of make it more mission based, with say in Sunshine, where you actually have to do some platforming challenges, and then you get a shine sprite. That's how it went.
I would say more like Galaxy, because they were more linear. Because Odyssey at times is just another Galaxy. Those special worlds you go into a pipe and it's a special obstacle course. It's just Galaxy, but Odyssey.
Yeah, those nice change of pace from the big worlds that we're exploring. I mean. Yeah, I think they need to make more how there's some moons where you get this big old celebration when you collect a story-based one, but for ones that are just out of the way to collect, you just don't get that. They need to add more moons like that.
Yeah, they do.
So it's not a big game of hide and seek trying to find moons that are just hidden really cryptically. And also get rid of art. We don't need hint art.
I mean, I feel like the hint art, it shouldn't be required for... Maybe they could have, one hint art per world, like they did, and have it be one moon, but, I feel like...
It got so
they should try to, not make them, as cryptic as some of them were, because some of them were just, really dumb.
Yeah. Well, one thing the problem with Odyssey is that it's just a real big pain to 100%. Which is weird, but I seen in Mario games as a game that you are have to 100% to experience, the most of.
Here's an
unlike some games.
Here's an interesting thing. Mario Odyssey is the best. It for how we just had 3D World and Bowser's Fury come out in March, I believe it was, and playing through that game and 100%ing that, Like, that game is more fun to 100% than Odyssey. It's not a better game, but it's more fun to 100% if you're catching my vibe.
Yeah.
It's more fun if you don't count having to play all the levels with 5 characters.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that. Just get all the stamps,
just
all the
stamps and stuff.
Yeah,
all that. That, for me, that's good enough.
But one thing, it doesn't get fun to 100% that game until like after you beat the main game.
Yeah,
the main levels
that's
are
why
just
I did
a bit too easy to get through.
That's why I did everything along the way, so I wouldn't have to backtrack through levels.
Yeah, and then Bowser's Fury. Bowser Fury is like, if it was just a bit longer, it would be my favorite Mario game.
Oh yeah,
maybe they'll make like a fully fledged game that's like Bowser's Fury in the future.
Kind of like like what they did with Captain Toad.
Well, I feel like Bowser's Fury was just like, they either wanted to make Odyssey DLC, but they just decided to attach it to this, or they had like an idea for the next like 3D Mario game, but they didn't have enough ideas to make it a full game, so they just made it like a side game.
Yeah, so basically with Mario Odyssey, just, you know, make some of the moons more fun and not just sitting there.
Yeah.
And add Luigi to the game, that'd be good. And
also, scrap Balloon World. It's a good idea, but when you can just clip through buildings, then it's not fun anymore.
Also, maybe add some more like mini games in Mario Odyssey too, because like, you know,
there were quite a
like
few.
Like the slot cars.
There were quite a few.
And like
slot
the
cars,
snowball,
volleyball,
like,
jump rope.
They should add like more fun mini games.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about Mario Odyssey.
Same here.
But
I hope Mario Odyssey is good.
Yeah, hopefully Mario Odyssey 2 is just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
Now, another game that got revealed, you know, recently, and I was really surprised it got revealed because it was like, because you know, Splatoon 2 came out like 2017, but Splatoon 3 is already revealed and it's coming to the Switch, so we're gonna have 2 Splatoon games on the Switch.
Yeah, I thought it would only just like a one and done for the Splatoon franchise on the Switch.
Well,
I thought that too.
I was so surprised because, so our friend Soul was like, you know what? Splatoon 3 is gonna be revealed. I was like, you fucking idiot! No way!
Yeah, I was like, no way!
and then I saw it. I was like, oh shit! Damn.
Yeah,
we were all like freaking out. We were all VCing together.
I was at work.
Screaming.
That was sad. I was at work.
It was like me, Matty, and Soul, and I think Kat was there?
Yeah, Kat was in there too.
Yeah, we were just like all screaming, and I think Jen was there too.
Yeah.
Well, you know, until we're not even gonna talk about that. We're not even gonna talk about that.
Okay, so
But I think the direction that they're going with Splatoon 3, I mean, we haven't really seen much gameplay, or you know, we haven't really seen a lot yet. But just judging by like the atmosphere and like how everything looks, they're definitely going for like a different direction compared to the first 2 games, and I can really appreciate that.
Yeah, like the first 2 games like took place in Inkopolis, and especially like the base single player mode, well, at least before Octo expansion, and then the the stages, it really looked like Splatoon 2 is a great game and it's the best Splatoon game, but it felt like it was a kind of like samey play it safe sequel. Like if you watch the trailer, it looks like we're in like a whole new world. We're in everything like looks much more like atmosphere. I know it's a weird thing. Everything seems like more atmospheric in this game.
Yeah, it definitely feels like Splatoon 2 was just to have a Splatoon game on the Switch, and Splatoon 3 is what they like really wanted to do to innovate with Splatoon. Because Splatoon 2 is literally just Splatoon 1 with new hosts, Salmon Run, I guess, and a few more weapons.
And it's much more refined than the first game was.
Yeah. But Splatoon 3 it just looks really good. It's just looks fun.
Yeah, that bow and arrow weapon. Oh man. The thing with like, I am kind of drawing a blank with like, what kind of new weapons could they add to the game, you know?
Rocket
launcher.
I
remember like, I think a bow and arrow, that's like a great addition, I think, for a weapon, but like, what else could you really do?
Knives. Yep. Throwing knives. Ink throwing
no.
knives. Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god.
It's a side. It's a sub. No, it's a sub.
Like ink shurikens or something.
Yeah, you can just. Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna get much in the way of new weapons, because I feel like what else is there to do? They've done snipers, they've done dual wielding weapons, they've done
swords.
like...
Okay, I'm telling you.
I mean, ink brushes are kind of like swords.
No, but I'm telling you, you just actually swing a sword and you can like deflect. I don't know how they would implement that, but it would be badass.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they kind of add like some sort of like tomes or something like magic, but I feel like that'd just be kind of dumb.
Yeah, I guess they could add a new like mechanic to give you abilities that you can like swap around with.
Yeah. I think there's a bunch of stuff they could do for like new like abilities and stuff, but like as for weapons, I'm kind of drawn.
Because if they add like a new mechanic and stuff, it would make it like obviously people would want to buy it, even if they do have Splatoon 2 then. Because then there's a reason to play it over Splatoon 2.
Right.
And I'm also wondering, like, I mean, we don't really know much about stages, but I feel like I kind of hope that we, yeah, obviously we're gonna get some brand new stages. They'll bring back some old ones, but I hope that the stages are a bit more like out there and,
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, I think like if they're bringing the old stages back, they're gonna be like the same stages, but they're gonna have like a post-apocalyptic kind of like theme.
Yeah, they're apparently they said they're gonna bring back a few stages, but they're gonna like remake them into the more chaos theme.
Ooh. Yeah, because I remember Chaos vs. Order was the last like original Splatfest that they did in like 2019. Or was it 2018? I really don't know.
It was 2019.
Yeah, because I wasn't playing Splatoon.
I didn't play during that Splatfest. Made me sad. But it's cool that they're doing these things. Like, things that actually happened in the previous games carry over.
Yeah, and something that I'm really happy about is that, like, the developers are very, like, passionate about the Splatoon franchise.
Yeah.
You know,
the guy who tabbed on stage.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we're in very good hands for Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah, yeah. It doesn't seem like the Splatoon company doesn't seem like corporate.
No.
Like they, yeah, like you said, they care about like what they're doing.
Yeah, Splatoon 3.
Which
I feel like we have to get news about it now, but.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a day one game for me.
Oh yeah.
Same, without a doubt. And this leads me to a bit more of a question than anything else for E3. I want this to happen, but I don't think it will. But did they just reveal Mario Kart 9 already? Like, jeez.
Yeah, that's something we all want.
I can't believe like Splatoon 3 was revealed before Mario Kart 9. Like, I was so kind of surprised by that.
This is like one of the longest droughts in between original Mario Kart games. It's been 7 years since Mario Kart 8 came out.
It's because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is such a bestseller that they don't care to make a new one.
That might be why. I really don't know.
Each month it still is in like the top selling Switch games for the month.
I think it is the best selling Switch game.
Hold up, I'm about to look it up.
I think it is.
Is that or Animal Crossing?
I thought Animal Crossing is.
I'll
look it up right now.
Yeah, I remember during the Mario like anniversary direct.
Mario Kart 8.
I heard like the
Mario Kart 8's still at the top. 35 million sold. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know when this was last updated though. Oh, by March. Oh, I think this is by March 31st. Yeah, the last physical year.
Why is Super Mario Party sold 15 million? That game blows.
Because people buy it, okay?
Okay, but this is not about...
It's the new online.
I'll rant about Super Mario Party another day, but right now is not the time.
Okay, yeah, but anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I remember when Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, but when the Mario Direct, the anniversary direct, and I heard like the Mario Kart, like engine revving, and I thought we were gonna get Mario Kart 9, but it's like, nope, Mario Kart home circuit.
Yeah.
I'd probably like if I was 10 years old, but I'm a grown-ass man now. I'm not gonna like it. Like, it's not for me.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but we don't care. We just
it came about a decade too late for me to care.
Yeah, I wonder, they gotta make like a gimmick that is a lot, you know, because like the anti-gravity in Mario Kart 8 was just like whatever.
The anti-gravity was barely a gimmick.
It only affects like replays and stuff. That's really when you only see it. But
the most you notice is when you accidentally bump into somebody and get a boost.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Like, come on, it's just time we get a new Mario Kart game. I'm pretty sure this is the longest drought in between new games. I mean,
yeah, it is.
Come on, it's
like
gotta
7 years.
Yeah,
it's way too long.
But the thing is, if they do announce Mario Kart 9, like, what would they, like, what kind of, like, new items would they do? Who would be, like, new characters? Because please fix the roster from Mario Kart 8. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, we're having a lot of, like, important missing characters, like Birdo.
We have so many just trashed, like, copy and pasted characters. The Koopa kids. Come on.
Yeah, they take up, like, so many spots. Like, for the Koopa kids, just have Bowser Jr. and that's all
it.
You need.
We don't.
Well,
need
even
the
if you
Koopa
want
kids.
the Koopa kids, if you want the Koopa kids, just have Bowser Jr. and like with the Shy Guy or Yoshi different colors. Click on Bowser Jr. and then like in a drop-down menu, you can pick all the other Koopalings. Like, why do we have an individual slots?
I would like to see more like other Nintendo franchises, like we did with like Zelda, Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Direction with the series. Maybe that's next direction.
Yeah, because
kind of like with Smash Ultimate, they brought everyone old back, and plus like they extended out to more like third parties. That'd be really interesting if they did that with the next Mario Kart.
Yeah, I would like maybe like 4 or 5 like other characters that isn't Mario, and the rest be Mario, because it's still Mario Kart. It's not Nintendo Kart, so.
Unless they rename it to something like that.
Yeah, rebrand it. Nintendo Kart 9. That would be confusing.
Yeah, that'd be really, really weird. And I don't know. Yeah, you could definitely add more non-Mario Kart characters, like Kirby, obviously, because he had a racing game, and like. But there's also gonna be like weird ones if they do that. Like, imagine Samus in a go-kart.
I mean, there are the amiibo outfits.
Yeah, the amiibo outfits. We haven't gotten. Oh yeah, wait, never mind. I'll talk about that later, about amiibo.
Who cares? Who cares about amiibo these days?
No, I'm gonna talk about amiibo in our one thing that will come up. I'm kind of pissed, but anyways.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, the next thing. Okay, let's talk about Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing, it's been getting updates, but like, I'm gonna be blunt. The updates have been shit. Like,
no,
they don't add like any new like mechanics or like new things to do. It's literally just like every 2 months it's like, okay, here's a new seasonal event, here's a few new items, and then then there's nothing.
Some patches to like fix some bugs.
Yeah, they need to add like legitimately like more things to do, and I think the biggest like thing that people have been asking for is to like bring the cafe and Brewster back, because there were like so many little things you could do in there. Because like in like New Leaf, you could be like a bar or like a coffee person, like a server, and you could like make the villagers coffee, and you had to like memorize what villagers like how they liked their coffee. And there was like the gyroids you could dig up too. And it's like all you can dig up now are just fossils, and it's like, what's the point of doing that? Like, I already have all the fossils. It's like, why do I need to dig them up now?
So Animal Crossing, I fell off way earlier than all of you guys. I only have like 130 hours, I think.
I have around 300. Yeah. I really wanted to make my island like the best it could be, but then like with the lack of like new refreshing updates and me getting like more busier, because I bought it in the summer when I basically had a free schedule, but then when school came back, like slowly but surely, I just kind of dropped off.
Yeah, I like my island is completely full now. Like I basically have no free spots on my island anymore, and it's like I got to that point, and now it's just like, what do I do now? Like, I got all the fish, I got all the bugs, I got all the fossils. I need like one more sea creature that's coming in like July, and like after that it's like I literally have nothing to do in that game unless they add new stuff.
I just fell off because I was like, I have no motivation to do anything. There's nothing fun for me to do. I just didn't care, so I just stopped playing the game.
Yeah, But yeah, with bottom line, I don't want to spend too much time on Animal Crossing, but like bottom line is just add more things to do, maybe add some new villagers too, because I liked when they added the Sanrio villagers. I thought that was cool. Like add more stuff. Just add new things to do. That's my only request.
Yeah, when New Leaf has more things to do than New Horizons, it's kind of weird, Nintendo.
Yeah, they need to like improve the multiplayer too, because like whenever we go to each other's islands, it literally took like 30 seconds for like someone to arrive, and we had to like sit through a 30-second loading screen. Like that was so bad.
It's so annoying. You have to. They're landing here. Now they're landing. Okay, everybody stop what they're doing. Another person's coming. This person's landing. Oh, no, another person's coming.
Yeah. So,
which is funny. It's less to do, and it's the best Animal Crossing game. At least to me, it's the best Animal Crossing game.
It's very similar to like what happened to Breath of the Wild. You know, like they kind of got that kind of treatment. It's like, there's not as much to do, but at the cost of freedom. You know, you get more freedom, but...
Wait. You say there's not much to do in Breath of the Wild?
Shut up, ESDL.
Yo, I may hate Breath of the Wild, ironically, but...
Shut up.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Let's move on.
I guess it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's a fine time as any. Switch Pro / Switch 2, because personally, I think they just make a Switch 2. They're just making a Switch Pro. All these people are like, Switch Pro. Just make a Switch 2 at this point, man. It's too late in the Switch's life. It's like the new 3DS XL.
Make something like that. And just make it so the game doesn't, like the Switch doesn't lag as much. Like playing like Breath of the Wild and like...
Don't play that
like, even in like my Animal Crossing island, I have so much stuff on there, my game like lags sometimes.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then we've all seen The Witcher 3 play on Switch.
Oh my lord.
I don't think your game should be running at the quality of an N64 game on Switch. It's just don't. Third-party developers at this point just can't port to Switch if it's like a new next-gen game.
Switch 2, like, I don't know about the Switch 2 yet. I think we're still like about a year or two away from us getting that announcement. Yeah. But I'm surprised not just as Switch Pro. You know how they made like a Switch Lite?
Yeah, but that's more just to make a cheaper like option.
Like, why haven't they ever made a Switch that's kind of just like a box that's like you can't take it with you, but it's like $250? Like, I never understood why they never did that. I thought that would have been a good idea.
I guess it just like defeats the entire purpose of the marketing of the Switch, where the Switch is this portable home console.
Yeah, you can't really call it the Switch. Even though
well, you can't call it the Switch with the Switch Lite, but I feel like it's more the marketing of having a home console anywhere you go instead of having it switch between docked and portable.
Yeah, but I mean, I only play, and I like never use my Switch in handheld. I only play, Splatoon 2 in handheld with a Pro Controller just because my TV makes the game lag so much, and in a game where you have to shoot with pinpoint accuracy, it's not good.
I use my Switch about 50-50. It depends what game. Like, I played Xenoblade Chronicles recently. I played that almost exclusively in handheld in my bed with YouTube and, like, on my computer, my laptop. Because I just like that. But, yeah, I don't really care about portability over, like, I'd rather have quality over portability most of the time. So a Switch Pro would be really good. Because at the moment, I just buy all my third-party... Like, anything that isn't developed by Nintendo is just on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything else about the Switch Pro we should talk about? Or?
Not really.
I guess we could just fit in, can we please have custom themes or Switch update to the shop?
They need to, like, add themes, and they also need to have an option to have, like, home menu music. That is something that, like, I didn't think I would miss, like, once, like, the Wii U, like, stopped and the Switch came.
Yeah.
But, like, I really miss having, like, home menu music. It just gave the home screen a little bit more personality. Because, like, the Nintendo Switch home screen just seems really bland.
Yeah, it's like...
there's only, like...
It's boring.
kind of thing.
It's just black and white are the only themes, and there's no music. Hell, even the PS4 has music for its
PS4 has a ton of custom themes. It's great.
Exactly. I don't even know about the PS5 because I haven't bought one yet. But
the thing about the PS5 is that it's like an entire background. It's like wallpaper is basically whatever game you're on. So if you're on like Persona, it's like a Persona artwork with some music from it.
Okay.
It depends on what game you're on, I guess.
So it's kind of like a PS3 kind of deal.
I never actually owned a PS3, so.
Oh yeah, the PS3 had something like that. You'd like hover over a game,
yeah.
And then, like music from the game would play, and then like a background would pop up from the game.
Yeah, I think it's like that. Yeah, it's just Switch themes. Can we update the shop to be interesting and not horrible to navigate? It takes so long. Sometimes I like to just look at random games that came out and it takes 5 minutes to load the next page.
Haha.
But,
so yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. I got nothing else.
Right,
yeah.
Another thing, speaking of things that are being like remade or like updated, the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. I mean, I've been waiting for them for a very long time because like Pokemon Platinum was like my childhood. But all I gotta say is that artwork is a little bit kind of concerning. Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that artwork.
I don't, and this is another one I don't have a ton to say here.
It's like chibi, like graphics.
Yeah.
Like,
so I remember.
Why?
I remember when the trailer came out, everybody was hype, and I was like, man, it looks kind of bad. It looks.
I mean, I was hype, but like I was slightly less hyped than some of the other people, just because, like, usually I'm like, okay, graphics don't really, it's like, as long as the graphics aren't like super terrible, then it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But like I feel like they kind of like, you know, changed it from what it usually is, because I thought it was just gonna be like, okay, it's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but with the Sword and Shield graphics. But no, they're like going for something different, and it's weird.
Yeah, I've seen people compare it to a Link's Awakening new art style, but Link's Awakening new art style, if you compare the game, first of all, Link's Awakening was a Game Boy game, and like the new art style, it fits way better into this game than like Pokemon.
Then like a pixelated,
Well, they're both pixelated. But anyways, I also don't have nostalgia for Diamond and Pearl. I have nostalgia for Black and White, so.
I have a lot of nostalgia for Gen 4, which is why I'm kind of concerned with the graphics. But, you know, I'm still hopeful that, like, you know, the game... I mean, I highly doubt the game's going to be as challenging as Gen 4. They're probably going to make it piss easy.
Yeah.
But, the one thing I'm really looking forward to is, like, how, like, newer Pokemon from, like, past Gen 4 will be, like, implemented into this game. Like, are they gonna have the full dex? Are they gonna limit it to only the Gen 4 Pokemon? Like, how is that gonna work, you know?
I feel like they would limit it to Gen 4 Pokemon. But I don't know much about Pokemon.
Yeah, because, like, with, like, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they, like, allowed, like, a bunch of different legendaries. Like, they had, like, Gen 4, Gen 5 legendaries, and Gen 5, like, Pokemon. Like, I had a Rampardos, which is a Gen 4 Pokemon, in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so, you know. I don't know.
I do not know.
That, and then, as long as the music is good, because, again, I'm, like, a simp for Pokemon music. Like, I usually always love Pokemon music, even if it's, like, not the best, so. As long as the music's good, then, you know.
Diamond Pearl Remix. It's Pokemon Company, so we can also talk about Pokemon Company with the Arceus games.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Oh god, I'm like blanking here.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but Pokemon Legends Arceus looks also pretty bad. Other than like the idea,
I feel like
it looks horrible.
I mean, yeah. I don't know how far into development it is. Like, they never really said anything about that.
Well, it comes out at the beginning of next year, though, which is
beginning of
worrying
2022.
me.
That's the only kind of concerning thing. Like, unless they like really start to like hammer on like the optimizations of the game and like actually make it look good, then I don't know. I'll probably still buy it, but like
the area that they showed off looked like a testing Unity area with the Pokemon being at like actually 5 frames.
Yeah, like I feel like it would make the Switch like lag so bad.
Well, the thing
I'm really worried about
like
that.
we could have Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild had wildlife and it looked good, and it didn't lag. It didn't lag almost ever, except for when like a punch of fire was there for some reason.
Yeah, it only lagged in like certain conditions. Like that didn't really come up too often.
I feel like Pokemon Company is just really lazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's like going on with them.
They just get so much money, so they don't care.
It's like everything up until Gen 5 was like so good. And then like X and Y, it just kind of started to slowly go down, and now they've just been like going down more and more.
I'd like a new pixelated Pokemon game.
Yeah, that'd be
like
really
I don't know
cool.
why they just, as soon as 3D models were introduced, they stopped. Black and White had such like lively pixel portraits, whatever you want to call
Yeah, I
them.
know. The sprites in Black and White were beautiful. Yeah, I love the Black and White. Man, and now that makes me worried about the Black and White remakes and what they'll do to that.
Yeah.
Because I also have a lot of nostalgia for Black and White as well.
Well, we'll just have to see. It'll be on the Switch too. Black and White. Oh, would it be Ultra Black and Ultra White?
Yeah, who knows what they're gonna do for the names, honestly.
Oh Lord.
All right, but that's enough about Pokemon. I don't want to think.
Yeah, that's all of the Pokemon. Matty, do you want to go ahead?
Well, I mean, like.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Because I want to save all of that for like near the end here.
Well, okay, we probably should have mentioned this in the beginning, but yeah, we should need to talk about the Mario Golf game that's coming out literally in like 3 weeks at the time of the recording.
Yeah.
And just be good, please. Like, we need a good Mario sports game. It's been a while.
From the
trailers, the multiplayer looks really promising with like the rush mode or whatever. That looks really fun, and that's kind of what pushed me over the edge to pre-order it.
Yeah, when I saw that new trailer, oh my god.
It does look really good, but let's just hope they didn't overhype it.
Yeah.
Pauline's gonna be my main.
Okay, so I first saw the courses like, oh, it's like open tour or whatever, where it's fine courses, but they're just generic. And then I saw these like spinies and clouds that are obstacles in the courses, and I was like, okay, these courses look fucking cool.
Yeah, that's like the thing. Like, unlike games like Smash, where I prefer just like a flat stage to fight on, in like the Mario sports games, like the more wacky like the stages are, and like if there's like items and stuff, that's when it gets to be really fun.
Yeah, because we all know what happened to Ultra Smash.
Yeah. Oh god. Let's not even. I don't even want to think about Ultra Smash.
Ultra Smash.
Any of the recent Mario Tennis games.
Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is just a demo that's $60. That's all it is.
That's pretty true.
Yeah. The rush mode looks really fun.
Battle mode.
The campaign.
Please be good.
Isn't too bad. I mean.
Well, it looks like it's a challenge mode, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you can like build up a Mii character, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, like there's like a challenge, like get these balls into this specific pot, or like do these. If there's like a bunch of good, like cool, difficult challenges, that's pretty cool.
And like this may seem like a minor thing with the campaign, but like just having a good one in there goes a long way. Like Mario Super Sluggers campaign on the Wii, like that's fun. It's really fun.
I doubt it will be that good because that's the best. That's the best campaign out of any sports game.
They had like actual cutscenes.
Yeah, actual cutscenes.
Yeah, there's CGI cutscenes.
Wow.
You explored the world, then you unlocked Junior Bowser's Toy World or Toy Course.
And then it also has the greatest intro cutscene to a Mario sports game ever.
Let's play baseball, yeah.
Let's play baseball. So yeah, not much to say there, but we'll not comment on the game.
It seems
Pauline's my main. Pauline's gonna be my main in that game.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna kind of edit. We have a few more things after this, but I'm just gonna go on like a Zelda 35th talk. First off, I guess we'll get the final info for Skyward Sword. I am extremely pissed about that Zelda amiibo they showed off.
I haven't.
First off, so they showed off basically right after they showed how good the new Mario Golf is gonna be, like we're adding this Zelda Loftwing amiibo, and it lets you return back to Skyloft, after like while you're in dungeons. So it's basically Ferore's win from Ocarina of Time, but you have to pay for it.
Bruh, that's kind of stupid.
Also, they put no effort into making this HD, and the best thing is that it's in 60 and it has button controls.
It literally looks like the same game. Like
it does.
My God.
So yeah, I hope they show something new about Skyward Sword. That's kind of, and then Zelda 35th announcements. I think it's all but confirmed we're getting Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD, either in a double pack or released separately, which it will be stupid if they release it separately. But whatever. And I just personally want Majora's Mask 3D and Ocarina of Time 3D like ported into HD, because it wouldn't be that hard for them.
Yeah, and then of course, like we mentioned earlier, Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2. But yeah,
show more information about the game.
Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D, basically they made HD textures and then downscaled them for the 3DS remakes. So unless they just lost shit, they should easily be able to do this. So yeah, Zelda 35th. I love Zelda. Zelda's like one of my favorite video game franchises. So
yeah.
Any ideas for what a new IP would be? I know I put that there, but I don't really have an idea.
I don't have an idea.
Who knows, man? I mean, like, the newest one was what? Arms.
Don't even get me started on that game. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to.
They announced Arms 2. I swear.
No.
They're gonna call it More Arms.
More Arms.
And then the third game, even more arms.
And then the fourth game is gonna be called Even More Arms.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't know about an IP. Hopefully it's something as good as like Splatoon though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of Nintendo really doesn't need new IPs. Like, revive an old IP. And that leads me into another thing on this list.
Okay.
Bring back F-Zero, Nintendo.
Oh yeah. F-Zero, like the closest we've gotten to F-Zero on the Switch was that one
Fast RMX.
Fast
Don't diss Fast RMX. Don't diss Fast RMX.
Yeah, I'm not.
It wasn't a bad game.
It's a good game. It is a good game.
That's like the closest we've gotten to a new F-Zero.
Yeah, in a long time.
Like, come on, guys. It's time. It's time we do it.
Yeah, it is. They're like, if we can't think, we'll make a new one when we think of a new gimmick. How long is it gonna take? It's Nintendo. They've probably thought of 5.
Like, remember when, like, people, like, imagine, like, people freaking out when Metroid Prime 4 was announced back at E3 2017. Imagine the reaction that people would have if F-Zero came back after nearly 20 years.
My God. Nukes would accidentally be launched because of that.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time. It's just hashtag bring back F-Zero.
Yes. We do need more F-Zero.
Alright, anything else? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Maybe just to wrap things up here, we can maybe talk about, like, maybe some virtual console stuff we want.
Yeah, I have 1 or 2 things I would like to say about outside Nintendo, but not much. We can talk about virtual console first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, with like virtual console, for me it's just like add more like GameCube games, because that's like the least remade or like re-released games from Nintendo in recent years. So
just the amount of money.
Just re-release a bunch of GameCube games. That's kind of my only.
I feel like realistically they're gonna add Game Boy games, but maybe they'll sell N64 and GameCube games on the actual eShop instead of making like one of the subscription services for it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because
they'll probably they might do a subscription service for a Game Boy.
Yeah, because there's like a timeline on the Switch Online app on like the console, and it's just for a few years because it's only N64 and NES, or not N64, SNES and NES.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, and again, it's been such a long. Some of the, I mean, Virtual Console's not like the biggest feature that I use. Like, hell, I don't even use the NES and SNES things on my Switch. I don't use those unless I'm just extremely bored. But
I don't either.
But it's because the games aren't interesting. Like N64, GameCube games. Like, yeah, I'd be interested in that. I'd actually might even play those.
Yeah, no.
And also convenient for people who want to buy GameCube games because, for those of you who don't know, GameCube games
They're
pretty
expensive.
pricey.
Yeah.
Very
I've
pricey
been
on
trying to
eBay
get
and
GameCube
Amazon.
games, like, logistically. I cannot.
Dude,
They are
the
expensive.
amount of money I blew on GameCube games a few years ago,
Yeah.
it's crazy. The amount of money.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's for the online for SNES and NES. There's like 4 good games out of all of those, and that's like Link's Awakening. I guess no, there's 5. Link's Awakening, Super Mario World, Mario All Stars, and the 2 of them are Japanese exclusives, which I'm just biased, and it's SMT 1 and 2.
Haha.
But yeah, that's basically it. We just want Virtual Console. Please, Nintendo. Jesus Christ. Other E3 things, I just want to say it's about time to bring Persona 3 to PC. PlayStation, please announce more exclusives for PlayStation 5. Please give us info about Ghostwire Tokyo. And please give us just good games for the PlayStation 5. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, I'd love to see Persona 3.
Persona 3? Yeah, Persona 3 on Steam with FES and portable content merged.
Yeah, I'd really like to see a re-release of Persona 3.
I'd play it again.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, guys, I think that's it.
We
That's
hit
it for our
we hit an hour and 5 minutes.
That's
Wow,
pretty
that's
good time. That's pretty good time.
If those of you who ever come across this and somehow manage to listen to us ramble till the very end, like, thank you very much. Like, you did not have to do that.
We very much appreciate it.
Thank you for listening, guys.
So yeah, if you want to follow us, I'm on Twitch and YouTube. I'll just, link it in the description. Marks is on Twitch, and Matty is on nowhere, so don't bother trying to find him.
I'm on YouTube, and I do post my Taiko
Oh
replays.
yeah.
For now, I'm not going to be able to because my computer has to be sent in.
Yeah, under our recommended channels, we have all 3 of our channels there.
But yeah, we'll link all of our stuff, our channels and Twitches, and yeah, so just follow us over there. Subscribe to this channel because I think we're planning to do weekly if we can.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Take
See
care.
ya.
Bye.